talk about ways that you can lose weight and sustain that in a healthy way rather than quick fixes or crash diets. I'm going to share with you some of the experience that I've had personally with weight loss and the book I wrote called The 100-Day Diet. So I'm Dr. Cary Yurkiw, and I've been practicing chiropractic now for 30 years. And I've coached people to better health, not just weight loss, but in other ways as well. In 2021, I lost quite a bit of weight, 32 pounds in 100 days. And it was because I did a bunch of research on weight loss and the science behind it, the evidence, and then some testimonials on those topics. And I found that as I applied these principles, I was able to lose weight as well. So I went ahead and I wrote a book called The 100-Day Diet, and that was from my journal, the journal that I kept on weight loss, how I progressed, the changes I made, the foods I ate, the exercise I did, and how I kind of had to overcome challenges along the way, struggled with these concepts to overcome obstacles and succeed. So I've walked in your shoes and I know the challenges you face in your weight loss journey. And that book is on Amazon. If you want to get that, you can go to Amazon, and it's in different marketplaces in the US and Canada and different marketplaces around the world on Amazon. So you can go to 100-Day Diet, type in my name, Dr. Cary Yurkiw, and you'll be able to get that book in paperback, ebook, or the audiobook version. So we want to talk about the key principles of sustainable weight loss. So knowing how to lose weight is very important. And what I mean by that is it's important for you to know what you need to do to lose weight. And we want to talk about the principles of weight loss that work. For example, eating more protein or protein before your meals. Very important because it does shut down your hunger center, the satiety center in the brain. And some lifestyle changes to help you with weight loss as well. So some of these lifestyle changes may involve a little bit more exercise, better sleep, dealing with stress or certain triggers for emotional eating, all very important in the weight loss process. And then we want to take a holistic approach. So the holistic approach, we want it to involve mind, body, and spirit. So not just the physical changes, but we also want to talk about mentally your approach to weight loss. And we want it to be healthy, not one that's triggering non-eating or bad habits like let's say anorexia or bulimia, those types of things. We definitely don't want to go down that road, but ones that are healthy and a healthy approach to food, to nutrition and energy. I think it's very important. And then your spirit, depending on your belief system, depending on how you were raised, your family's belief system, and your approach to food, that's all very important in this process. So some key principles of sustainable weight loss. Taking action is important. So once you know the principles, the next step is to take action. You'll want to make better decisions. You want new habits that need to be formed, and that can be difficult because you're used to the old habits. There's going to be obstacles that are going to pop up, and you're going to need to overcome these obstacles. You want to reinforce good habits, especially in the first 6 to 8 weeks. And once you implement the new habits, you want to reinforce them so they become ingrained. And we know neurologically, once you practice a new habit and you repeat it, it becomes hardwired in the brain. It becomes something that consistently you can do. And then maintenance. Once you do lose the weight, how are you going to maintain it so you don't gain it back again? Because it's easy to kind of slip back into the old ways again. Now, once you pass the 6 to 8 week mark, the new habits are formed and they get a little easier. But there can be triggers that send you back into the bad habits. Let's say stress, for example, that can lead to you wanting to eat sweets. So we want to deal with those triggers so you don't go back to some ways that are not good for you. And then we want to celebrate better health in a good way as well. So we don't want to have food celebrations necessarily, like eating cake, but we want to do things that are like going to reward you for your success. Then you need to track the information, because there has to be some accountability, and the knowledge is power too. So you want information that is scientific, evidence-based, and some testimonials of people that have succeeded before. You want to use some tools like Carb Manager is one of my favorite apps that I recommend to my clients. You want to use Carb Manager because it does track your carbs, and carbs are one of the more important nutritional components to weight loss. You want to lower your net carbs. You want to scale, so at least you get some measurement of how much you weigh. That's one indicator. And you want to tape measure, just to measure, your waist and your legs and your arms and your shoulders, all of that, because there will, as you lose 10, 20, 30 pounds, it's going to reflect in your body composition. You might even want to take some pictures of yourself as a starting point, and then maybe weekly or monthly take pictures. Anything that can track your progress. Keep a journal, write in your journal like I did in the 100-Day Diet book, just talking about, things I was learning, how I was feeling. That was a really wonderful process during a very difficult time. It was actually during COVID, so it was a very difficult time to be positive and to make some healthy changes. And then accountability. You want a coach. We provide coaching services here, but you want a coach that can hold you accountable, can provide more information, and make a customizable plan for you. Your partner, it's better to have people around you, like your partner, a friend, people that can be supportive or go on this journey with you. And then join a support group, because support groups tend to be very good to share common goals. Now, the importance of personalized plans, they're tailored to individual needs. So personalized plans consider your specific needs, preferences, and goals. They help in addressing unique challenges and circumstances. They're adaptable, so personalized plans can be adjusted based on your progress and your changing needs, because everybody's different. And it allows for flexibility in diet and exercise routines. And then sustainability. Personalized plans are more sustainable as they fit into your lifestyle. They increase the likelihood of long-term adherence and success. So here's some examples of like one-size-fits-all versus personalized weight loss plans. Here's some challenges that people have faced. Limited flexibility. One-size-fits-all doesn't account for individual needs like food allergies, busy schedules, or workout preferences. Plateaus, as everybody has different metabolisms, a generic plan may cause stagnation in weight loss progress. One diet fits all, same meal plans for everyone regarding of nutritional needs or preferences. Short-term focus, often one-size-fits-all plans focus on quick fixes rather than sustainable long-term results. And then demotivation, because it doesn't adapt, users might feel discouraged if results don't align with their expectations. So holistic approaches to weight loss. What are some holistic approaches to weight loss? Define holistic wellness and its importance in weight loss. So we want that mind, body, spirit approach. And we want to consider the whole person, including the physical, mental, and emotional health of the individual. And that includes a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep for physical health. For mental health, the role of stress management, mindfulness, and mental clarity. And for emotional health, importance of emotional well-being and maintaining a positive mindset. So some examples of things you can do for your physical health would be exercise and yoga. So often I include exercise routines, just getting outside and walking for 20 minutes, going to a gym, buying a treadmill, and doing yoga. Some flexibility exercises that are more mind, body are connected from a mental, physical perspective is good. And then mental health, meditation and prayer, depending on the individual and what they prefer. They might want to do meditation or even prayer to help with weight loss. And then join a group. Encourage them to join an online or a group in their town or their city so that they get the support that they need. And then emotional health, some positive affirmations. When you have some setbacks or maybe you're distracted, just having an affirmation up so that you can stay focused on your goals. As far as exercise and physical activity, some of the things that I promote are exercise as a crucial component to weight loss, various benefits of exercise beyond weight loss. And some of those it includes some mental changes that are positive, like release of chemicals. You've heard of the runner's high before. I've certainly experienced that with my marathon training, but just a release of those endorphins when you're exercising can be very uplifting. Key points: cardio exercises. The benefits are they burn calories and improve cardiovascular health. Examples of these could be running, cycling, swimming, or brisk walking. Strength training. Benefits include building muscle, increasing metabolism, improving strength, and weightlifting, like resistance band training, body weight exercises. And then flexibility and balance exercises. This improves the range of motion, reduces risk of injury, and enhances overall fitness. So examples would be yoga, Pilates, and stretching routines. Here's some tips for you. Start slowly, ease into the new routine, and avoid injury and burnout. Find activities you enjoy, like choose exercises you find enjoyable to increase adherence, and then consistency is key. Regular exercise is more effective than sporadic, intense workouts.
When it comes to weight loss, the key is sustainability. But what exactly is sustainable weight loss? Sustainable weight loss means that you're achieving a healthy weight and maintaining it over time. It's about making gradual, manageable changes to your diet, exercise routine, and your daily habits. So rapid weight loss might offer you quick results, but it's often difficult to maintain, which can lead to cycles of weight regain. Sustainable weight loss focuses on long-term success by improving your overall health and reducing the risk of diseases like heart disease and diabetes. There are 3 core principles for sustainable weight loss. The first one is balanced nutrition, which focuses on nutrient-dense and whole foods. Second is regular physical activity, so moving your body consistently with exercises that you enjoy. And last, healthy habits and behaviors, which is building a routine that promotes both physical and mental well-being. An approach that works very well for many people is a high-protein, low-carb diet. What does this really involve? So it emphasizes eating more protein-rich foods like meat, fish, eggs, and legumes, while reducing your carbohydrate intake, particularly refined carbs like sugar and processed grains. So let's see why this helps with weight loss. So the first is appetite control. Protein increases your fullness, so you will stay full for longer and you're less likely to overeat because of that. Second, it gives you a metabolic boost. So protein requires more energy to digest, and it's going to boost your calorie burn through what's called the thermic effect of food. And lastly, it helps preserve your muscles. So protein helps maintain muscle mass during weight loss, which is crucial for keeping your metabolism stable. Some common foods on this diet include lean meats, fish, tofu, eggs, nuts, and low-carb vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and cauliflower. But you're not just restricted to these foods, don't worry. So now let's talk about some tips to make a high protein and low carb diet sustainable for your long-term success. Firstly, balance is key. Don't cut out carbohydrates completely. Include high fiber, nutrient dense carbs like vegetables, legumes, and whole grains for gut health and sustained energy. You should focus on quality proteins. Choose lean sources of protein such as chicken, turkey, and fish, And don't be afraid to experiment with plant-based proteins such as lentils, quinoa, and tofu. Remember, portion control is important when it comes to weight loss, even with healthy foods. So, consuming large portions can still lead to weight gain. So, it's important that you practice mindful eating and you pay attention to your body's hunger cues. Incorporating exercise into your routine will also help you. Strength training helps preserve muscle mass, while cardio can burn extra calories, which will give you a balanced approach to fitness. Also, it's very important to prioritize sleep. You should aim for 7 to 9 hours each night. A lack of sleep can disrupt your hormones that can control your hunger and appetite, so it will make it harder for you to stick to your weight loss goals. And lastly, you should remember that it's about consistency over perfection. Small, manageable changes can lead to sustainable results. So, staying patient and focusing on your long term health is more important than staying perfect, and you should focus on that instead of quick fixes. Sustainable weight loss is a journey, it is not a sprint. So, by making gradual changes and staying consistent, you can achieve a healthier and happier you.
If you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat right now. I'd be happy to answer them for you. If you're watching a recording of this webinar, you can type them in the chat. I'll be checking that on a daily basis. Or you can even comment on this video as well. If you're on social media, feel free to type in the comments or DM as well, and we'll respond to you on your individual questions. Now, if you do have individual questions, the next step for you could be to join our masterclass, and that'll be coming up this Saturday, and we'll go more in depth. We'll take a deeper dive into these points, and we'll allow you a chance to ask questions as we progress through the webinar. So you can raise your hand, come up on the screen, and ask some questions. You could also buy the book, The 100-Day Diet, on Amazon. I think you'd learn a lot from that. It can be a little bit technical at times, but it'll be good if you do like to do your own research or look to see what's worked for me. And then you could sign up for coaching too. You can receive a personalized coaching tailored to your unique needs and goals. And you could sign up for a one-on-one session to get started, and we could discuss your individual goals. So I want to thank you for joining me today. It was a pleasure talking to you about weight loss. And I look forward to seeing you at the masterclass or on a coaching session soon.